go, Hattie. It is lagging a little bit. I can see that myself. I don't have any latency built in. So I don't really know what the issue is. I apologize, I really do. I have a new camera. I am pleased with it. The old one used to, you know, zoom in and out, trying to focus and everything. Or should say go in and out of focus
Welcome
and stuff.
to my channel. Wisebot said. Heavy checkmark live online under the game Baldur's Gate 2. Shadows of AMN. The uptime begin.
Okay, so we have our game set up. Our sound is working. We're in good shape. So we need to remember not to write anything in our journals so we don't crash it again. With that said, I also want to say while I'm getting this onto a single monitor, I have a ton of little numbers who follow me on Instagram who imagine themselves to be graphic designers, and I just want to say to that, okay? Just a second, I have one earbud in, and it's the one that turns everything up. Let me turn this down a little bit. I just want to say that when I came to Germany, my education was not recognized, and I was retrained as a technical writer. And every dumb fucker who can scribble his name thinks he's a technical writer. This is, as far as I can see, every young little thing in the whole world who can use a computer seems to think they're a graphic designer, and all their designs look very similar, so that you have to know they have a template that they're taking. Okay, if they were doing something really truly original, it would be different. It's just a bunch of young things posting pictures of them in scanty clothing, sexualizing themselves, commoditizing their body because they don't actually have anything else. If they had talent, if they had skills. I personally was never not on the dean's list at university, and I, just real quick aside, okay, I want to be able to see what I'm showing you here, okay? Can't see it very well because of the light. That was me when I was young, okay? So it's not that I had no body to show off, it's just that I value myself too much.
Welcome to my channel.
Hi, we're going to start gaming here. It's just that I valued myself too much to use myself as a sexual commodity. I had brains, I had talent, I had something else that I could use, okay? So the little numbers selling themselves as graphic designers, when your stuff is obviously from a template, it's pathetic. Just an aside. I just am getting really tired of filtering through all these people who claim to be graphic designers. And I get that every dumb fucker who can use a computer and streams a game thinks they're a streamer, but I don't sell myself to people as a streamer because I don't get enough people sitting in my stream. So we got this sucker working, and I'll show you what happened. I forgot, because I've never used this feature. What I forgot was, down here at the bottom is a button. If you click it, what happened was when I went to click Keldorn at some point, and I accidentally clicked there. Okay? And we can do the same thing on the other side. These are individually clickable so that you can collapse them. This part not. If you want to do that, you have to hit the H key and hide everything. Yes. And there is some sort of a keyboard shortcut for this. There it is. I just didn't remember what it was. So they're in really bad shape. We don't want to go and fight someone like that right off the bat. Let's go in here. I saw when I went in here, while y'all were not here, that they have a sling I'd like to get for Vaconia, which right now does not have any magical weapons, which sucks. You suck. Good morning again to everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful day, or you had a wonderful day, wherever you are in the day-night cycle. Let's go get her sling, and then we need them to be able to rest. Okay, let's see what you have. He has drink, and he has some weapons. It's a +2 mace, +2 short bow, which if we get enough money. See, my brain is also in Pillars of Eternity, where you spend a ton of money on your stronghold. It's kind of weird changing back and forth, but it'll be okay. So this is what I wanted to get for Vaconia, since she does not yet have a magic weapon. Just looking through here real quick again. Because I did that, and then I thought, you know what, I should probably do that with my people. so that we're all on the same page. Yeah, beyond that, you didn't really have that much, but what we could do. Oh no, she's carrying way too much. She's always carrying way too much. In what universe is she ever not carrying way too much? That is the question, isn't it? So, there we go. Let's get her that, and let's sell some of this junk we got in our. See what we got and everything. You would think we would have like a ton of various stuff in there. That bag is full too, there, isn't it? I know that our valuable bag is full. Look at that. We've got 4 gold. Let's take those out and sell those. And 4 silver. Anyhow, we can sell to him. I think it's per merchant. I think that if you sell to a new merchant, you get the regular price, but I'm not sure because Baldur's Gate, it didn't. Baldur's Gate proper, Baldur's Gate 1, it didn't matter. If you had sold it before somewhere, it was going to be worth less. It was like the concept was you were flooding the market, and I get that. But the problem is that if you sold one, it started to drop the price. It was kind of poorly organized. Yeah, that other bag was too full, and so I started dumping stuff in here. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's give you that back, buddy. Go ahead and sell some of the. I was reluctant to do this because I don't want to drive the prices down. You're in the wrong bag, buddy. See what his price is, and of course this has to be sold. So let's take a look at these. Get rid of some of this crap and get some cash. Oh, and I thank you for being with me again. I do, and I especially thank the people who held through with me yesterday morning. We did learn a valuable lesson, and that is, don't write in the journal. That did not used to be a problem. I used to use my journal a lot. I found it to be a lot of fun to go back and read what I'd written in the journal as I went through my adventure, which makes it a real shame that that bug is in this game. This is the version that I bought from GOG, as I've said. Don't know how many changes they made to this, and it could be they built the bug in obviously by accident. No one, well, sane people don't build bugs in purposefully. It's like when my rabbits are getting something shoved up their butt to take the thermometer, to take their temperature. I say nobody likes that, and then well, yeah, some people probably do like that. The rabbits don't know that, thank God. So, yeah, you're going to have to get smarter if you want to learn more. That's what they just told me. Did you see that? You're going to have to get smarter if you want to learn more. What do we have also? We have some spells we can probably sell here. Okay. And then let's go kill ourselves. Oh, we have to rest and then we can go kill a wizard. So. I was contemplating this morning too. The last socially acceptable forms of hate and shaming. I think about that because I'm getting skinnier because I just started into menopause, and all I did because of a hormonal imbalance and the incompetence of German doctors was put on weight all these years. And so I'm a Southerner, and I was fat, okay, and I'm getting old. The only thing I'm missing is I'm not Russian. And those are the last forms of socially acceptable hate and shaming.
It's a cold and dreary day when the them can't extend a bit of hospitality to his guests. Come, enter and be welcome at the sea's bounty.
Seems a happy sort, doesn't he? And don't be minding the hook here. It'd be a little present from me seafaring days. I take it your name is Thumb? It'd be more proper to be calling me the Thumb. Thumb alone just don't be sounding right. Named after the hook here, naturally. Let me guess, you were a pirate captain once? It looks more like crew. The Thumb were near pirate, sailed the exotic merchant routes in the West, retired after I met the wee beastie now mounted o'er me bed. Can we get a room here? Starting to wonder. do you have rooms available? You rest better when you heal points more quickly, so. She said, sounding naive. I don't know how that got unchecked.
It's a cold and dreary day when there's them can't extend a bit of hospitality
Yeah.
to his guests.
It was colorful the first
Enter
time.
and be welcome
That
at
was
the
weird,
sea's
wasn't it?
banquet.
And it didn't look to me like they had healed any points. I wonder if that's yet another bug. Okay, well, we're healed now. So we order our party the way we want to have them. I would love to have Edwin for this, but you never had to have Edwin for this because he's the one who wants you to do it. Lord forbid he should get his little paws filthy. So let me also grab some cappuccino. I have not had anything on my tummy this morning yet. And I have a baby who has to go to the vet this morning and get a tooth taken out. I was downstairs giving her love and making sure she gets something in her Temkins before she has to go. It's my albino. I had 2 of them. Her sister died, though, from exactly the thing I'm trying to prevent from getting out of hand with her. So, my daughter gave me the nicest compliment last night. She looked at me and then raised her eyebrows and like, your legs have gotten skinny. And I was like, yeah, I'm building muscle. Back where I was when I was younger, I'm able to keep my weight now just by cutting back a little on what I eat and moving a little bit more. I need to make a push to start getting some more weight off, though. Actually lost 14 kilo this year. Which for those of you who don't work in kilos is, what, about 25 pounds? Something like that. American pounds, I mean. British pounds, it would be the double. It would be, oh no, it has to be more than that, because American pounds, it would be the double plus 1 per 5 is the way that you would reckon that. So this is going to get ugly if we don't do something a little bit more extreme. These spells are always fun to try to judge, aren't they? Jacques. Trust is for the foolish.
What?
Do something useful. I mean, what? Do something useful.
Magic is lost. Yes, it is.
Really?
And the dead.
And the dead. Did you get your spell off? It doesn't look like it. Look over here for a second. She doesn't have that spell again, unfortunately. Oh, it did. At least that spell took. You know what?
Yes, very well. I shall follow your
We have a couple of Slavish sounding characters in here, don't we? That is a very, very, very naughty one, isn't it?
I am ready, I think.
fooled before, haven't we? Okay. We didn't get the other one. Okay. To her and him. And this can go here. I know it seems like we have an excessive amount of gem bags, but I don't like to, because of the way the pricing works in this game, I don't like to sell them as frequently as what I otherwise would. So, it's a divination spell. Clairvoyance. Okay. Miss Fancy Pants. Kind of surprised that wasn't already in her repertoire. I'm surprised she doesn't know what that is. Oh, I thought maybe we forgot to reset her spells. Head design character. I know. Das Wasser war noch heiß, Darla? That's okay. Ich hatte das heiß gemacht, bevor ich runtergegangen war, obwohl du das gerade gekocht hattest auch, ne? Come on, we can do it. Oh. See, there's Minsk. Still not sure where that voice set is coming from, but there it is. You have a blessed spell. So bad thing, we're going to be using all our spells now. Hey, that hurt. How rude. Punched right in the face. Did y'all see that? Did he lose his magic? I think he might have lost his magic, but just to kill the things. I've been waiting for the tooltips here forever. Hello, Sha. We're going to have to rest before we go upstairs because that's going to be an ugly fight. You know what? You're just wasting your arrows, obviously. It's definitely Yoshima's voice set that is doing
Where shall I
that.
display my skill and expertise?
Where Minsk is coming out.
Fleet of foot and all that.
Now let's wait for a moment. While we're waiting, why don't you clean up the dwarf? You can help. Interesting. Not sure who's keeping their gold under the pillows in the bunkhouse, but you know, hey, okay. Let him heal himself, and let's have her heal her. And then I don't know that we can sleep here. But we shall try.
Ah, yes, the city. With all its people and their accumulated wealth, yes?
They allowed us to. Well, I mean, there are beds here, right? It's just, would be kind of gay not to. Oops. I'm hitting the F5 button to save, to quick save.
Yes.
Don't I feel stupid? Quite. So, before we go up there...
What?
Cast the bless spell now. And you,
What do you want?
otherwise they lose their spells.
Declare yourself.
Hold! How dare you intrude on my studies? I'm here to end your life, cowled wizard. Bah! I'll not suffer such insolence. He must have one of those contingency spells, you know? I don't know. So, or a chain, one of the chain spells. You've still got your fire from downstairs. You. And here's the next thing
Out with it.
that I have learned.
So Disney, you're right behind me, right?
Shaw guides my hand.
I need to spread out. Shit, I didn't do it quickly enough.
Victory shall be ours. You know this.
In cactus, pulca,
Wise by. Said. 1 viewers. Plus 1. Alarm clock 20 minutes and 43 seconds.
I don't know if she has a spell. She may have a spell. She might, but she doesn't. All we could do is wait for her to come back, him to come back. And why is our chick just standing here after I told her to cast her spell?
Vita, mortis,
Spell canceled. Oh, he's invisible or sanctuary.
Shaw guides my hand.
But she's not doing any damage at all. What is that? She's doing nothing. Shit, I'm all alone here. He's completely uninjured. All alone and I can do nothing.
No, it cannot end like this. I shall.
Oh, fuck me. Okay, we're gonna have to try that again. That's why I spread them out, but I didn't spread them out quickly enough, did I? Kill it before it spreads. Ooh, tea. We'll try this again. And I do think there's a couple of generations who have lost focus of the fact that gaming is supposed to be fun. And I'm not sure what's wrong in their life that they use their gaming as, I have to have a challenge. So, but you know, to each his own.
If you wish.
Just the world we live in, eh? Shit, I should have done that.
What?
Nothing to it. Jacques, trust is for foolish.
I am ready.
Dead.
I can dance on the head of a pin as well. Be quick with it. We paid well for this.
Not sure if that's going to really help me.
What do you need? I am fleet of foot and all that.
Still got two of my best people.
Yes, it is.
And I can't cast spells at them.
It cannot end like this. I shall not allow it.
Babe, quaff a potion and shut up.
You require my counsel, yes?
Maybe, but there's just nothing I can do until they come out of it.
Where shall I display my skill and expertise? Yoshimo is willing. If memory serves.
I think anyone is hitting him at all. Everyone's attacking, no one's hitting. I don't have my magic user, I'm screwed. Screwed, glued, and tattooed. Okay. They were just all sitting here hitting us. Nothing happened. And I have no spells that I can use to take them. I could try this, I suppose, but he can't be targeted as a... And she's hit herself, so... And this said the spell was ineffective against him, so all we've done is silence ourselves. What do you generally do? You generally restart till you have better luck and you have your magic user. Or one of your fighters at least, because this sucks. So, and before we go up, let's give Yoshimo a better weapon. We have some in our bag, just not weapons he's typically specialized with, but that's okay. He just gets a penalty to hit, which is better than not being able to hit because it's not a high enough weapon. Or it could be that I can't hit him because I can't target him, but I don't know that that's the case.
Yes,
Okay,
if you wish.
Here, find something. Makes no sense to give him a bunch of stuff that he can't use, does it? We have bolts. We could give him that. That might not be the dumbest thing we do today. Seriously. Okay, so this is a ninja tool. Could be that he can use that. And he can use it, obviously. I just don't think he has no specialization in it or in the crossbow. Desperate times and desperate measures, right? So now what I need to do is get some bolts in his hands. Do we have magic bolts? Oh, I should have checked the bag. I worry about myself sometimes. Why am I still carrying this freaking letter? Because we had to reload so often yesterday that I forgot about it. There was a bolt. There's the regular bolts. Surely we have magical bolts here. This kind of fight you're probably not going to win the first time anyhow. You could do. I have done, but it really is
Restream bud.
Dice. So.
Welcome to my channel. Restream bud. Said. Kick. Ivy Hakab, your stream is lagging.
Okay. I'm not sure what I can do about that, but it's nice to have the information. Thank you, Ivy. I appreciate the information. I just don't know what I can do about it because I don't have any lag turned on. Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry. So, we're looking for bolts, right? I really thought we had magic bolts. I still think we do. Let's check the mage. She's hoarding the magic bolts. Crazy wench. So, let's get him some bolts here. These are +1, and these are +2. It's going to be our best bet with him. She actually does have magic bullets, so let's put these up here. Everyone else has a magic weapon. His is a reasonably nice one too. So I don't know. Okay, all we can do is just keep trying. Obviously, it's not going to help if she hits him in the face with her fist. Mage, hey, what are you doing there? What? Hitting him with your fist. Yeah, I'm sure he's really scared. So, um, and Ivy, just so you know, I think somebody from Kick said that yesterday. So what I'm wondering is if it has something to do with Kick or if it has to do with Restream. I'm using the Restream to try to stream to both Twitch and Kick. I have 70 followers in Twitch. I have only 2 followers in Kick. And yeah, so I'm not sure where that is coming from necessarily. And then let's cast mirror image. Come on, darling. We could, but it's not going to help us. That's the reason why I hadn't done it up till now. It's not going to really. It'll help us not take as much damage, but that's about it. It's not going to turn his spells. And he's got some pretty wicked spells. Just the fact that we can't target him makes him
Can't get enough of me.
incredibly difficult.
https://www.youtube.com/@thatcrategirl. Restream bud. Said.
I can dance on the head of a pin as
Ivy
well.
the Cobb, you there?
And the dead.
Be quick with it. Best be paid well for this.
He's going after my fighter here.
Very well.
I am here and I've answered, so I'm not sure what's
I am skilled. Lead the foot and all that. Plus the
what's going
baker's
on.
immune.
Shit. He's immune to everything.
What
Yep, my
do you
mage
want,
again.
Groundling?
How can he be immune to everything?
Now what's the baker's immune?
That is such a crock of crap. You can't be immune to everything.
Baker's
Sniper.
immune.
Said. Come check me out in Instagram https://www.instagram.com/thatcrategirl.
Can't be, it really cannot be. I don't want you all in one place. It really cannot be that he's immune to absolutely everything.
Where shall I display my skill and expertise? Bark your orders already. Mortis Aye, that be sounding right.
Oh, he's definitely targeting my dwarf. Bastard.
Be quick with it. Blood and glory. Now you die.
The only thing I can do is wait till that frickin' spell. Oh, he finally damaged him. Oh, yes. Oh, that was a nice hit. Oh, finally. Corgan can damage him. Anyone wonder what the dancing man is? Oh, that's the bark skin that they. Okay, that's their symbol for bark skin. It looks like dancing man. Ivy, I did respond to you. I don't know what the problem is. I can't imagine that the stream is lagging that badly. I've got really good Wi-Fi over here, so Wi-Fi. There. Who in the hell is this? An invisible stalker. Oh my gosh, he had like a, what did he have, a contingency spell, or was that what he cast just before he died?
Victory shall be ours.
You know this. Yeah. We are barely staying ahead of the curve here.
What do you want, groundling?
Quaff a potion, babe.
Yes, be bloody ready.
So, and I'm really not sure if it's just lagging in Kick because I did hear yesterday from someone or the day before that it was sort of acting up, but by and large I haven't really heard anything from people. Maybe they're just not saying anything to me. I don't know.
You're right behind me, right?
Something like that, yeah. I've actually grabbed a hold of that thing without waiting for it to check for traps. So, you're standing right there, babe. Let's see what's in there. another one of those. We can identify the first one. We gotta catch up. We gotta get caught up on these items that we haven't identified. It's getting frustrating. So let's replace our weapons now. Okay. We don't want to use up all our magical ammo. And man, we were really cutting into it here. There's not a lot you can do in that fight, really. If your people are frozen, what do you want to do? This is something he's not necessarily proficient with, so I would prefer not to have him wandering around using that constantly. And that's why I couldn't equip him with that properly. We get some nice spells, don't we? So give that to him. Oh, how long have I been carrying this stuff around? Surely not long. Oh, I just got it off the mage. See, this is how my brain is just Swiss cheese some days. So we definitely need to start getting some stuff identified here. Oh, clutch. When we get Edwin, it's not going to get better because Edwin does not have the ability to cast divination spells. So this one is slightly better. Remember that in the old games, the lower your armor class, the better. Okay. So let's go report our success to Edwin. We can sleep there. Übrigens, I didn't get a good view of the entire room. Okay, we'll make sure we didn't miss anything. We worked hard for that. I ought not to be sitting here without a sweater on. I'm just starting to cool off. When I go down to feed the rabbits and then come back up, then I'm usually warmer. And then I can't have the sweater on. Anyhow, the little one's claw got caught in my sweater, which was upsetting because it's a nice new sweater. Relatively new, at least. What strange music for this place. I feel like the sound files are mixed up. I mean, we're not in a dungeon, we're in the city. It didn't used to have strange. See, what they're showing you here is what I showed y'all with the H and the H. Really, that is some strange music. Oh, sorry. Should have opened the door first. Come on. Any which way y'all can. And you can talk to these fellers, by the way. See, they have names. You can talk to them. Who are you? And they have a little story. I'm Zentress, and that. Let's just get this straight now, so there's no mistaking it later. All right, I'm the senior cut person. Me, not anybody else. Try to slide in on me, and I'll stick you. Got it? Are you trying to threaten me? I'll do more than that if he gets a big head on me. If you gets a big head on me, got it? Oh, you're a fool because you can't speak. The devil is that supposed to be? If I get a big head on you. I bet if I get a big head on me. So this door is locked? Oh. It's not locked. I lied. Yeah. Open the door for the dumb dwarf.
So this night?
Check for traps. But we can't get into this drawer yet. See?
What?
This is not a conventional lock. It cannot be picked. Let's go up to Edwin. We've been waiting to get this stuff with Edwin going so we can get him into our party. Ach, komm doch. Das kann nicht so kompliziert sein. Echt, ey.
If you wish.
My lackeys return and
Has the
So
cowled
bad one.
fool been disposed of?
Yes, he's pushing up daisies as we speak. Well done. An inconvenience that needed to be dealt with. I can't do his accent. He has a lovely Slavic accent. I have another mission for you, then. One that does not necessarily involve any bloodshed at all. Shame that. This task is a simple retrieval of some crucial documents, and you must be as discreet as possible, as if these club-footed fools will manage. Okay. Fine. We'll go get your documents. How tough can it be? You will find the documents on a merchant named Marcus. He may be found at the Sea Bounty. Now, we're going to go get Jahira, because this is what keys off Jahira's quest. And we can do that. Okay? Retrieve the documents in any manner that you wish. I would suggest using guile, but such subtle means are beyond these monkeys, I am sure. Oh, we could have slept here. The guy at the Sea Bounty has a room, though. So let's go retrieve the Naviga elf. Bleh. That would be too convenient. You push M and then you push M again. No, you push M and then you push escape. No, I'm really not sure what I can do, but I will look it up after the stream to see if there's some setting, because I had already set up all the settings according to advice out of the internet, of course.
I've been waiting here for who knows how long.
And I will talk to my daughter. She's pretty good with this stuff. It's funny for me to say that because I've been repairing computers since 1985. So it's not that I am typical. Oh.
I have no patience for cities. Our stay had
Tool
better
tip.
be a short one.
It's just a ruffian. Ugh. You're waiting for it to show me who this fella is. So now if we go in up here, we have a fight on our hands. We're going down in here.
I have acted poorly towards you. I wish to apologize.
It's so tempting to pick that second one, isn't it? Is it not enough that I permit you to accompany us that I must put up with your constant drivel? Ooh, either one is really cutting, isn't it? Let's pick number one, though. Certainly make fun of me if you wish, but you did not deserve my insults. You are the only surfacer who has treated me fairly and not demanded something in return. You are not too bad to travel with for a lowly male, that is. You got to understand their culture, you know. I think it's really funny that we talk about that nowadays. People who have brown.
Welcome to my channel.
Hi, welcome. People who have brown skin, we have to have understanding for them and you know, blah, blah, blah. And yet when we go back and we look at history, too many people nowadays are not able to set themselves into the setting in history, which is really sad. I'm an historian. I'm a trained historian, actually. So, had to add that last bit, eh? I accept your apology. Number two, okay? Let us continue on our way then. Biatch. So... It's like, God forbid she could actually just...
You look like the sort who has more than 2 gold pieces to rub together.
Okay, when this happens to you, well, you can wait till she comes. If it happens prolongedly, bring them to the side and try again.
Would you come sit and chat a while?
I am sorry. Do I know you?
You do not remember. But this is understandable. It has been years since we last spoke. Far too long, really. Forgive me, but I will require a little more information. Your name again? My name is Ployer, Baron Ployer, of the Kalish Employers. Come now, you must have some inkling. No, I'm terribly sorry, but your face is unfamiliar. Perhaps if you told me what you do. My name means nothing? Nothing? I am Baron Ployer. Ployer, you ruined me. Not remembering is an even greater insult. You are why I am destitute today. You and your Harperkin accused me of breeding slaves in Kalisham, which was probably true. My business in Atkatla my businesses in Atkatla were taken or seized. I was made a pauper, and you do not even remember? No, I remember well, but I wanted you to say it, and I wanted others to hear. Quite the outburst, Mr. Ployer. I assume you are still at odds with your new life? This is the type of insolence I was talking about. It is not enough that you ruin a man, you must also berate him. Okay, come on, he brought that on himself. Mr. Ployer, I wanted you dead, instead of merely humiliated. The courts did not seem to think death was warranted, so they claimed your assets instead. That you live in poverty is gratifying, if you must live at all. I would suggest you change your tone. I am not in a mood for giving charity to old slavers. Haven't lost your fire, I see. Still a harper. This scrawny lout one, too. That feller colleague you were once with was a better compliment. Is he here as well? He is none of your concern. If you value your teeth, you will not speak that name again, you dirty it. Ah, yes, very well. How about your companions, Jahira? Do they count themselves among the harpers as well? I do not number myself among that group or any other. But you travel with her. No doubt you keep yourself separate from their interests while helping one of their own. No matter. You are not my intended victim. Jahira, I am going to repay the harm you did me. I did not find you by accident. I'll make you pay for your libelous ways and the shame you have caused me. I don't think that word means what you think it means. You really were trading in slaves, you know. How am I libelous? That is beside the point. What matters is that you ruined me, and now I'm going to ruin you.
What have you just done, Ployer? Speak!
Notice the robes are green and black. It's going to be crucial to us later when we find them. It is my gift to you. You will be slowly destroyed, just as my family was. It is my curse, my nasty, nasty curse. A little something I had made just for you. I may not see your lingering death, but I will smile, knowing it will happen. Tonight, I sleep beneath rags so I could afford this wasting death for you. Nobody made you a slaver. You just loved the profit. And now you blame those who caught you because you cannot take responsibility. You are a weak, weak man. Ah, but I am a weak, weak man that will live, while you are a strong woman that will die. Give my regards to Belgrade when you see him. Sorry. He probably said,
The horns of Sylvanus are planted beneath the stones of ice in the bay.
If you what? Speak up, woman. I can hardly hear you. Try not to shout, please. My head is unsettled at the moment. It clears somewhat, but undoubtedly there will be more. That fat old slaver cursed me. Okay, this is a simple matter. We merely walk to the temple and have it removed. I doubt he would have bothered if the cure were quite so simple. If this curse was tailored to me, then we've no recourse but to exact its cure from his hide. Okay, then we should find him. And any thoughts on where we should look? I have a few options. Ployer mentioned that he lived in squalor, suggesting he may be in the poor section of the city. Not likely to find him quickly, though. The mages with him wore odd colors, yes, green and black. That might be traceable. Ask at the government building. As all magic is regulated in Atkatla, if they will talk. He also mentioned Belgrade, a merchant that helped expose Ployer. He frequents the Copper Cornet, and the bartender Bernard may know his whereabouts. Okay, to the government district then. Let's check some records. Very well, though I should like to try and find Belgrade eventually. It has been some time since we talked. Okay, but we already had other business here, so maybe we could attend to that now. Are you Marcus? Greetings, Marcus. You have some documents I wish to purchase. Perhaps I might be able to part with them, providing you pay me more than I'm making with this deal. 250, 250, 200. 200. Deal. Here you go. Now excuse me. Cheap, cheap wench from top to bottom. See if we can get a room here. Oh, and
It's a cold and dreary day when there's them can't extend a bit of hospitality to his guests. Come, enter and be welcome at the sea's bounty.
oh, we've got it for 24 hours, the room, so we can sleep until we're healed, right?
I did not find resting at all comfortable last night.
I just couldn't bring my eyes to close. My head pounds as thunder behind my temples. Are you sure all right? You look sore today. Aye, that I am, but well enough to walk. I will see that employer pay for this blasted slaver. I mean, she's a nice, strong personality, which is admirable, in my opinion. But, you know, other than that, her character is a bit nervy.
It is done.
The dance on the nerves elf. So let's get them over here, poised to go up the stairs. So. And I only have my reader on for the morning stream, by the way, and not for the evening stream. Where the devil are they going? They've gone up around, and I'm not getting my feedback. Oh, I know what happened. I reinstalled the game before I switched my brain on and thought about that you could do those separately, so it has reset everything, hasn't it? Trap found, enemy sighted. That's about all we need. This is gameplay. And we need to set the difficulty back up. I mean, it's bad. That's bad. It's already pathetic enough, but you know, you set it down lower and it becomes exceedingly, excessively pathetic.
As I thought.
Do you have the documents I asked for? This matter
Yes.
is more important than your average simple
The
correspondence.
documents have been secured. Marvelous work, marvelous. You obviously exceed your lowborn heritage and surge to the vanguard of Gunnery. What? Never mind. Now I've conferred with Mavar, and there's a final task for you, a last test of loyalty. Go, and he will give you your final assignment. Now, when we're done with this, we finally get Edwin in our party.
Simple.
So, in between, let's get Jahira's stuff done so we can kick her stupid butt back out. She acts like she's our mother or something. So I gotta keep an eye on the clock. As I've said, I've got a baby bunny who has to go to the vet today. So, oops, let's save it. Yep, the dwarf named Cromwell. I showed y'all him.
Edwin
those
has
who didn't
been
know.
telling me you are at the very least competent, fairly good at the sneaksman's trade, but a little ham-fisted when you fight. Exactly what I'm looking for.
Good. I have a special task for you. You do this for me, and you'll be set within the guild for whatever you need. Don't think it will be easy, though. This is a shh. There's a traitor among us. Yes, one of us has abused the trust we have given him. We must deal with it. It must be dealt with in a permanent fashion. Embal is his name, and you are to kill him with prejudice. He's at the Sea Bounty. Okay, that's what's on the upper floor of that one. He's in the Sea Bounties northwest of the guild house. Bring me his dagger to show me you have done the deed. Okay, he will not outlive the day. We have no problem going and killing someone. Good. That's the spirit I like to see. Show him what it means to be a shadow thief, and I'll have your reward here when you get back. Off with you. That sounds a bit ominous. One might wonder what such a gathering would consider a traitor. The rival will likely be either a devil or a saint. Either way, let us track the cur down quickly if this is what we must do. How does she balk at murder? Seriously? She's drow. So let me get my sweater back on real quick. Surprises some of you that my ears are removable. Okay. We'll kill this guy. That'll go quickly enough, and then we'll... Oh! I'm going to need to be careful because we want to get... Bugger me. We want to get Jahira's quest. Let's go take care of Jahira's quest before we take care of this, so we make sure that we've got her quest done before we have the opportunity to get Edwin into our party. Edwin is like the name Catherine in Germany. Katrin, Katharina, Katharin. Oh, God. Like 5 gazillion variations on the name, you know. We're here. Let's let them find their way here. It's easier just to let them pick their way up there. Well, we see that they're moving, and while they're doing it, I'll grab me some more cappy. Hast du dein Wasser schon genommen, Lars? Ja. Wo du es heiß gemacht hast? Ja. So there's footsteps, but it sounds like they've gotten quite a bit closer. I can empathize with that, especially after that corona crap. In Germany, we were locked away in our homes and not even allowed to go, what was it, the limit 5 kilometers from your home? And they were going to force immunize everyone to protect the immuno-weakened who can be killed by a cold or the flu. It was really incredibly nonsensical. Yes, people died. People die every day from a variety of things. And it's horrible, and everything they did not stop any of it. So, and it wasn't bound to. And all the people I know who were immunized had the corona just as badly as I did, and I am unimmunized. It would have been worse for me, the shots themselves, the side effects. Yes, not everyone gets them, but I didn't need to take that chance.
I am one of the few who are chosen.
Excuse, you may call me Terrence. I know of whom you seek, the mages in black and green. Well, what is your business with my fellows? We are available for hire. I didn't even get to talk to Cornel. And what would be the going rate to acquire a group such as yours? Well, that would depend on the service to be provided, or not to be provided, if you understand what I'm suggesting. Okay, speak your words plain. I don't have time to puzzle through your... As you wish. Our group was directed to harm one of your number, though it was just business. I am here to speak an offer of counter-employment. Speak of an offer of counter-employment. Sorry. We performed a service for your enemy, but that contract has expired, though we have been asked to perform another task in the future. We find Mr. Ployer distasteful, even in comparison to others of his ilk. It would not disturb us to make other arrangements around that task in the future. We will find him eventually. You will find him eventually, and we are to be there. Or perhaps we are not. And that is the offer I make today. Okay, an interesting offer. Might I inquire as to what your absence would cost? For not participating in employer's little exercise, we might charge, 1,000 gold pieces. This is a much lower price. That's practically nothing in the original service. I have a counter offer. How much would it cost for you to kill him yourselves? Interesting. Actively turning on an employer is bad for the reputation, though justifiable to those who no employer. 2,000 gold, not negotiable. Do we have 2,000 gold? You have a deal. 2,000 it is for the task of eliminating Mr. Ployer until we meet again. I didn't know we had 2,000. Excellent. So we can save ourselves this trip. Now, usually you ask about them, and then as you're coming back out, they accost you. So something has clearly gotten mucked up there as well. So sad. Like I said, eventually I'll get my other computer up and running. I hope to do that this weekend. And then I will install the original Baldur's Gate. I'm planning on putting XP on there, although that's going to be a royal pain in the ass. The XP is not made for our modern Wi-Fi's and stuff, is the problem. Jahira wanted to go to the slums to check on her buddy there, remember?
Yeah.
She said he frequents the Copper Cornet, which would be here. That little boy's always standing around there, isn't he?
You must gather your...
But then I'll use the original disc and I'll go to the sorcerer's place and get any patches that were put out for it for the next time that I play it. Actually, I don't know if I can port the saved game. I could try to port our saved game over into that. After all, it is almost the weekend.
I got some cheap beer for you.
What can I do for Jahira? No games now. You look like you've seen your own ghost, or are about to. Young lady, you look about 90. Are you ill? 90, she's an elf. She looks like 200. I'm fine, Bernard. I just need... The hell you are. These louts you're traveling with running you ragged. I'll have them fishing for shark in the bay with no net if they... Bernard, I'm fine. I need some information. I need to find Belgrade. Oh, I'm sorry, Jahira, but he's not around anymore. I hadn't had the pleasure of his company in nigh on to Bernard. Bernard, this is important. I need to contact him. I know you can connect with the network when you need to. So, Jahira, you misunderstand me. Belgrade, he's dead. Dead? When? A while back, he got sickly, just like you. What is this, a plague that affects only harpers? I knew your lot would anger the wrong god, or... Sorry. By the way, I was supposed to get that bridge in yesterday, and when they went to seat it in, the little things that stick into your jaw had shifted slightly, and then the bridge didn't sit like this. It was going to sit like that, so they have to redo it. Bernard, please, I need to know where they found Belgrade. I need to know if you have seen Baron Ployer. Found Belgrade in the East Slums. Too many tracks to tell if he was dumped there. Employer, he ain't welcome here. God damn, you exposed him, Jahira. I see. Thank you, Bernard. I really must be going now. You take care now, please. Okay, I want to show you the sphere. I meant to show you the sphere, too. Orb, sphere, whatever you want to call it. I think I call it an orb quite frequently, but I think they might call it a sphere. 6 of one, half a dozen the other, eh? Let's go take a look at this interesting phenomenon. Phenomenon, yeah. Nothing worse than listening to that shit in the middle of the night when they're giving birth. So, okay, we're going to go wander around and we're going to go, ooh, my goodness.
I need some help.
I saw a circus once when I was a child. Liked it sure enough then. I wonders what the new one that's coming is like. Yeah, you don't want to go there. Well, I mean, you can now, obviously. We've made it safe. So let's go on upstairs. This is the orb. This gigantic sphere seems to have phased into the surrounding buildings, neatly cutting them off. It's locked.
I'm ready. I think you're good.
The mechanism that operates this does not have a conventional lock and may be warded against simple spells.
As I thought.
We need the ranger's body to get into that orb, okay? And then we're going to be doing some extraplanar traveling or interdimensional or something of that nature. I am not a physicist, although I did take a great deal of physics courses at university. They were really fascinating. If you can perform mathematics, then you should take physics. Very interesting. If you're any good at mathematics at all. So they found him in the east. A second, let's not leave. They found him in the east slums, he said.
Jahira, I see you have dragged your sorry soon-to-be carcass here to see me. Are you here to beg, perhaps to grovel?
That was the sheer. He just said the east slums, so I thought we'll just check each building, and we just happened to hit pay dirt. I don't mind. I have even cleaned my shoes.
Despicable. You despicable wretch. You knew I would come here.
Of course. I am your only link to life, so what choice do you have? Come now, grovel for your life before me. I haven't got all day. I'm not here to grovel, Ployer. You would sooner get that from my corpse. And I will, unless I get the satisfaction I want now. Even if he does, he's not going to do it to help her. Come now, I can cure you if you drop your pretense of dignity and get your sickly carcass on its knees. I am not here to grovel. I may be weak, even dying, but you won't get that. I have come to take what is mine. I'm free of you, of your... You are about to collapse and cannot even speak. And actually, you can travel around with her for quite a while like that, by the way. Now, of course, you will have to grovel in pantomime. What could be more degrading than that? Let's pick number 3. She may be ill, but I'm not. You will end this curse, and you will leave her be. Am I understood? Your threats are nothing. You came expecting an old man hiding. But I had hoped Jera would find me because she would be crippled by that time. I would enjoy crushing her, but I will settle for you. Meet my hirelings. My last favors paid for them, and they are well worth it. Kill them!
I am one of the few who are chosen.
It has been a pleasure helping you. We will, of course, ask that you do not speak of this. It would be unfortunate. So, he would have been easy enough for us to kill. But, it just seemed somehow poetic justice. Shall we call it?
If you wish.
There's Jahir's hair.
Weak, but better. I thank you for helping me through this.
Just move. I don't want to sit here too long. Who knows who you've angered in the past. Seriously. Oh, yes. I'm the one with enemies we need to worry about. Do you even believe that yourself? Don't make me laugh. Some nice experience points for that one, though. Here, Harper wench. And we can get rid of her and get Edwin back. So before we do that, let's loot the house.
Nothing dangerous, I would hope.
Probably not much here. He, after all, was not a rich man. Mr. Ployer, we have prepared the necessary spells and await your order. Our normal efficiency has been foregone in favor of, as you said, increased pain and suffering. Your payment was received, and though it should have been more, given your continued financial difficulty, it will suffice for now. We will strike when you have located her, and that's why we were able to buy their services, because he was being a cheap bastard. Let's just call it what it is. Yeah, I wasn't expecting a lot. And this is the end of the Buddha. There's no next room. There's no stairs up. I mean, it's relative poverty.
What do you want?
So now we need to go kill that guy at the Sea Bounty Inn. Then we can get Edwin. We still have a little bit of time. We have about half an hour or so still. Enough time to finish what we've set out to do today. Some good progress, Abba. Back to the docks. It's one of my favorite ways to travel. It was interesting. The difference between the Might and Magic games and these games was really interesting back then. It really was, yeah. This point and click to move was very foreign to me. But you get used to it pretty easily. And I like that you can do that. Pick your place on the map and then click and then they make their way there. It's been a lot of complaints about the pathfinding in this game, and it can be quite doof sometimes, that's true.
I must flee.
No, sorry, business is business. Time to die. I am still a shadow thief. You will not take me easily.
I must flee.
This is no fun.
Did you just attack my drow? Seriously? Creep. Weakest party member. Laconia probably has the least. She's got 50 and she's got 67. It's kind of pathetic, isn't it? The priestess has less than the mage thief. Here's the door. Else we end up in the basement. Oh, we don't need to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, did our reputation go down? Our reputation goes down quite quickly. No, we're still at 8. That's okay. We'll fix that later. We have to go downstairs first. Deal with Mavar. Then we'll have to go back upstairs and talk to Edwin again.
It is done.
The traitor is dead, I trust. Yes, you have his dagger. Despite your useless appearance, you have done well.
Now go. I have matters to attend to above you. Okay, number 1. I killed the man.
Yes.
I eagerly await my
Be
award.
known, I'm not listening to you.
Humbarl was a thorn to be removed, and now I can move on to other things. Now the way is clear to me. You have been a useful tool, and you may be one again. Don't think you are more than that. I will have 1,000 thieves all doing my bidding, just as you are. Now go, Tool, and leave the thinkers to their thinking. Talk to Edwin, he might have something for you to do. So as I've said, her hugest downfall at the moment is her move silently and her hide in shadows. I like to keep the detect illusion up, however. Let's go get Edwin. Darling, I've missed you. I love his voice. There's certain people that you wish you could romance in these games. Adair is mine in Pillars of Eternity, and if I were to do this one, in spite of Edwin's, well, actually, Edwin is an interesting personality. I think it would be him. Although Keldorn would be really cool. For a good party, I have a thing for Keldorn. You know, for an evil party, I have a thing for Edwin.
Simple.
I think Animan is just cheesy as hell. It's bleh. Oh. Now let's get Edwin first, and then we'll do all the traps and stuff and grab our experience from this room. There's a lot of experience points to be had in that
If
room.
you wish.
Well, you have surpassed the exceedingly low expectations I had of you. You now have the trust of Mavar securely in hand and have proven your competence to me once more, though just barely.
Now that I'm assured of your loyalty to the cause of the moment, it seems an appropriate juncture to dispense with false pretenses. Your pretense of naivety and wilderness manners is clever, but a red wizard sees more than mere appearance. You have a secret, Wolfgang. I know why you're here, mashing your lips on Mavar's boots, and it's nothing to do with stipends or wages or other guild business. I admit that I've come to spy on Mavar. What exactly do you want of me? Let's not insult his intelligence. As it happens, I know where we can find damning evidence of Mavar's betrayal of renal blood scalp. That is your purpose here, isn't it? Yes, I thought so. Mavar has been courting the night knives in order to bolster his own strategic position and betray Reno. Masterfully planned, but I have seen through it. The Knives are a cutthroat guild of footpads, brigands, and highwaymen based in the congested cesspool of Westgate. If you don't know what those various words mean, like footpads, a lot of people don't know what a footpad is. I encourage you to look it up. Obviously, they wish to expand. Mavar is fully aware of the penalty if the Shadow Thieves learn of his plan. It would be disastrous for both for his ambitions and his continued breathing. You'll find the proof you require in Mavar's quarters. I conveniently have the key that opens his strongbox. I plan to be on the winning side of this affair. You walk a dangerous path, wizard. After all your talk, you are nothing better than an opportunistic turncoat. Not that I think we should be complaining or anything. Which require my peerless skill and finesse to break into Mavar's suite. As you know well, my magical skills are supreme. Certainly we could use your help gaining entrance to his room. Among other things, a wise decision, Lout. We should go to Mavar's room promptly. It's on the floor below this one. I have the key that will let us into his strongbox. Bye! Okay.
This group is yours to reform as you see fit, though dropping me for another does not seem like the wisest choice. I will abide by your decision, though.
I cannot stay here, however. I will probably be in Atkatla, as the Harpers have a base of sorts within. You can find me. If you can find it, that's where I'll be. Just where we found her last time. So, not real comfortable having my dedicated wizard in the back of the group, and he has, pardon my French, but fuck all for weapons. This is his. Watch. Hedwig angrily knocks your hand aside. Keep your paws off this amulet. It is a memento of Thay, and you shall not touch it. And then he also has his, it's just a typical adventurer's robe. I thought he had his own robe. Okay, so let's get him a decent weapon, shall we? Pretty sure she'll know what that is. Effortlessly. We got him 2 weapon style, if you recall correctly. I didn't want her freaking hair. She should take it with her. How totally bizarre. Must have been that last level she gained. All of a sudden, she knows what things are. Like I said, we need to get caught up on this stuff. It's getting to be annoyingly behind. Oh, nice. And that caught us up. Excellent. So we're going to keep one identify spell on her since she's the only one who can indulge. He is not capable, but look at all the first level spells he gets. I feel so insulted. Grease might be fun. We'll keep that one. This charm? You know, I think we don't want to overindulge. What does he have here? This one is always a little bit tricky because you get caught up in it yourself. That's also tricky. You can get your people way too easily in that one. And all those spells she couldn't learn yet, we will have him learn. He doesn't have a lot of useful spells at that level, does he? Summon fire, lesser fire elemental. This earth or. And this is air. Although this one is a lot of fun too. Chaos. Don't know we'll have use for the dimensional door, but we'll see. Okay. So what we're going to do here is we're going to loot this place.
Yes.
All right.
I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
Just a bunch of books in the bookcases, but we'll check anyhow. Well, that's not a lot, but it'll be worth something, won't it? Ah, yes. Note from the mages. These things need to be put away. She's finally gotten worth something at identifying things. Ugh. Seriously? Okay. Just give the bookshelves a once over. There is another set of stairs back here somewhere, I think in this room, that leads downstairs to the room that you come upstairs into, oddly enough.